Celebrity Big Brother day 12, 13 and 14. And I have to be honest, I didn't make a video after day 12 because I completely zoned out. It was boring as shit. That's the episode that they all dressed up and they had to do like a tea party or something. All I even remember about that is that Nikita put himself up for nomination and that they failed the rest of the tasks. Other than that, I was just like, this is crap, man. Bring back Big Brother Australia. Day 13 was at least a bit more exciting. It was St Patrick's Day and Big Brother asked Fern to put a snake under somebody's pillow for immediate eviction. But then obviously Big Brother had a twist, and when he took Lou into the diary room, he gave him a 4-leaf clover and said he had the luck of the Irish and that he was exempt from eviction. So Fern was obviously feeling guilty, and I do genuinely think that she was feeling guilty and that she was upset about it, even though that's not what Louis thinks. So the housemates did their nominations. They weren't allowed to nominate Louis and they didn't nominate Nikita because he was already up. So it ended up being Zizi, Marisha and Fern, and I don't think any of us were really surprised by that, were we? So tonight it showed day 14 and it was eviction night. And may I say, AJ's outfit was amazing. If I had a flat stomach like that, you're damn right I would be walking about. I'd be going into Tesco dressed like that. I'd have crystals all over me. And I know a lot of people online don't like her outfits, but I love them. Before we discuss anything else that happened in the house tonight, let's talk about Fern. I didn't see the point in her speaking to Nikita the way she did. And a couple of days ago, I was talking about Ekin-Su and how she was projecting. And she was saying, a lot of people judge me because I'm attractive, or they judge me because I was on Love Island. They think I've got an OnlyFans. They think I'm stupid because I'm attractive. And it's like, no, that's your perception of what they think of you. That's not what everybody thinks. And so, because she felt that inside, she was projecting it out into the house. This is exactly what Fern was doing. She's in a house full of younger people. Maybe she feels self-conscious. Maybe she feels sad. Maybe she feels like she's not fitting in. So all Nikita said was, that's a nice jumper, stripes are in fashion. And she took that as, oh, he thinks I don't know what's in fashion because I'm an old lady. Despite the fact that Nikita was sitting like, didn't have a fucking clue what was going on. And everybody else round in the couches were like just, you know how like it was so awkward as fuck. What made it a million times worse is how patronising she was being to him. She's like, oh, just remember, when you're 65, you've got the same brain as when you're 26. Do you know what I mean? Like one of them. And I'm not trying to say that all old people are cunts, right? Everybody's got their moments. But one thing that I can't stand about older people is how patronising they can be. I'm 40 and I've got a lot of younger friends and I work with a lot of younger people who are like half my age. And I don't feel as if I'm patronising towards them. If I'm ever patronising towards somebody, it's because I'm being funny or we're having an argument or because I can't stand them. But the way she was speaking to him, it was like when an old woman speaks to a child as if they don't know what they're talking about. He's 26, he's a grown man, and he was only giving her a compliment. Then when he came out later on and he says, I don't really know what this was about, like I wasn't intending any like offence towards you. And she's like, oh, it's fine, no, it's totally fine, And I was like, why is she speaking to him like that? I'd have been like that, Fern, why the fuck are you talking to me like a child? And then when he walked away, she was like, oh, no offence intended. Do you know what I mean? Like, she's obviously got something about her age, and she's taking it out on everybody else. I was like, oh, Fern, like, fuck off. So they had the courtroom task, and I was loving it. I really enjoy moments like that. And they had David up, and they were accusing him of being too loud, and he was not giving one fuck. Right? He's like, I'm entertaining, we're here to have fun, and I'm loud. Do you know what I mean? Good for him. Obviously, he was going to be fucking found guilty. Marisha was accused of being a game player, and she's like, I am a game player. I'm an actress. We're all in here to win. We're all in here to play a game. Like, she was found guilty. And then poor Bradley, he was up and they were saying that he was a coward. And okay, maybe he didn't stand up and put himself up for nomination. I wouldn't put myself up for nomination. Are you kidding me on? Like, my whole life, pretty much, well, the past, 3 decades, I have wanted to be on Big Brother, right? It's literally my lifelong dream. And if they were like that, right, be brave and stand up and put yourself up for nomination, I'd be like, well, I fuck. Because as soon as I get put up for nomination, they're fucking putting me out the house. No way. If you think I'm a coward, that's fine with me. Tonight when Fern went out to the house and she told them that it was her that put the snake under Louie's pillow, I genuinely think that she was really upset. I don't think she was acting. But Louis was like, oh, it's fine, I've forgiven her, it's no big deal, it's just a game, it's just a game. But then he goes into the diary room and he's like, oh, she can turn the tears on like that. And then the past couple of days, he's like, oh, she's a TV legend, she's been on the TV for 40 years. But then tonight, he was obviously pissed off and he went into the diary room and he's like, oh, she's been on the TV for like 100 years. Like, totally exaggerating, making her out to be an old hag. And I was just like, don't say to somebody to their face that you forgive them when you don't, do you know what I mean? Like, he's the one who's always saying, I'm real, I'm honest, like, I'm just myself. But then, in that case, why didn't he turn around to Fern and say, look, I'm surprised, I didn't think it was you, and I'm a bit hurt, or whatever, or I think you're a game player, or whatever, but he just played it down, so he's not as honest as he thinks he is. So, in the end, Zizi and Marisha got voted out. Didn't make much of a difference to my life, did you care? When I was in work tonight, we were talking about who our favourite was and who we wanted to win. And we were all like, to be honest, we don't really have a favourite. Nobody in there's really blowing our mind. I mean, I wouldn't really mind if Nikita or David won. I just really didn't want Ekin to win because she was a total bitch and I didn't really like Zizi that much either. But this is the last week. It's going to be finished. What am I going to do? Big Brother Australia is cancelled. I genuinely don't know what to do with my life. But if you like reality TV, let me know in the comments if you watch F-Boy Island. I love it, right? Sounds like the worst show ever. But I tell you, watch F-Boy Island. If you can get the Australian one, even better. But anyway, I'll see you tomorrow.